Women in Afghanistan have lost all of their rights. Women in Afghanistan are prohibited from speaking, singing, or being loud in public places. Women are prohibited from entering public parks, gyms, beauty salons, sports clubs, amusement parks, and any other recreational space. Women are removed from government and political life and are banned from most jobs. They aren't allowed to attend university or study past 6th grade. Under the current Taliban regime, there is no longer a fixed minimum marriage age for girls. Women's shelters and many protection shelters for domestic violence were dismantled, and Afghan women have little to no protection against domestic violence under the current regime. Women face strict restriction on leaving home or going outside without a male guardian, and they must cover their faces in public. They are barred from traveling abroad without a legitimate reason and a male guardian. A lack of female health workers combined with bans on women studying or working in medicine means that women cannot be treated as they are prohibited from having male doctors. Books authored by women are stripped from the library and bookshelves. Women in Afghanistan are not allowed to drive. Women in Afghanistan have lost all their rights. And what was their crime? Being born a woman. What is happening in Afghanistan should be a big wake-up call for all women around the world. For much of the 20th century, Afghan women used to have significant rights and freedoms. But just because you have rights today does not mean you will have rights tomorrow. What is happening in Afghanistan is a big fantasy for most men around the world. And as long as you are a woman, you are not safe from this fantasy. You will have to guard yourself with your life as long as you are on this earth. People have spent years and decades trying to control, humiliate, abuse, and oppress women in order for them to submit. You cannot make the Creator submit to His creation. It is not in our nature to submit. It is in our nature to lead. We lead the households. This earth is filled with mothers and their children. You are the Creator, so start acting like it. We have to reclaim our power now. No one can take our power away as long as we don't give it away. For way too long, women have been controlled by fear and propaganda, and it has to end now. The women in Congo, in Somalia, in Palestine, in Sudan, in Iran, in Yemen, in Afghanistan, and even in the United States, where in Mississippi, a 13-year-old rape survivor was forced to give birth due to the abortion ban. Don't get it twisted. Just because you are allowed to wear whatever you want does not mean you have freedom or they care about your rights. They don't care about you or your life. They care about controlling and policing women's bodies. That's why we have to stand up and care more about ourselves. We need more angry women. We need more loud women. Your silence is killing you. Your silence is killing us. Like Emily Sandé said in her song, you've got the words to change a nation, but you're biting your tongue. You spent a lifetime stuck in silence, afraid you'll say something wrong. If no one ever hears you, how are ever going to learn your song? When they tell you that speaking loudly isn't ladylike, it should inspire you to scream from the top of your lungs. Ladylike is another word for compliant. A good woman bends over backwards, says the right things, does the right things, acts the right way, and yet she will never get the credit or treatment she deserves. A good woman is a slave to the fear of not fitting in. If fitting in requires you to be more quiet, to make yourself smaller, and to accept mistreatment, then fuck fitting in. People that tried to fit in did not create revolutionary change. We need rebels, we need disruptors, and most of all, we need selfish women. For way too long, we have been taught to take care of others, to pour into others so much to a point that we completely forget ourselves. To a point we have wife, the cook, the cleaner, the empathic one that you can use whenever you need a shoulder to cry on, but no one is there when she needs someone. You didn't come to this earth just to be a mother. You didn't come to this earth just to be a wife. To just cook, to just clean, to obey. Because as long as you will live as an appliance, you will be remembered as one. You are a powerful woman. You are divine. And every one of you has a purpose, no matter how big or small. A purpose that isn't tied to a man or to children. A purpose that inspires other women to rise. A selfish woman finally teaches us that we have abandoned ourselves so deeply in order to be validated by the same humans that entered this world through our uterus. How pathetic.